Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming. Welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Mode Monday. Today we have Soviet residential, we have kerosene power plants, and some Soviet warships. Right, we're picking up a bit. I think it's more than 30 mods released in the last 7 days-ish, so more than last couple of mod Mondays, but still way under some kind of average in the last couple of years. But this is something that just caught my eye. For more mods, you're gonna have to go and check out links in the description of the video and the workshop. And straight away from the get-go, invisible mod. Unfortunately, I can't find it in the mod section. This is the Monument Mother of Ukraine by the Voiceless. Monument Mother of Ukraine, also known as Motherland, located in Kiev. This monument has an updated shield with a symbol of trident, which is national emblem of Ukraine. As you can see, I really wanted to present this one. It has a trident over here, and of course the famous monument. You have the Soviet version as well from the previous mods, but also you have now this one. Unfortunately, if we go to my mods, if I go for G, I can't really find it here. These are the mods that I'm presenting today. None of them is the Mother of Ukraine, so unfortunately, or Ukraine Motherland, unfortunately, you're gonna have to go and check it out. By the release of this video might be actually fixed, but for now, this is it. Nishizumi Maho and the Leningrad-class. Right, so this is Type 1 Leningrad-class destroyer, Leningrad. It's the type of destroyer designed and built by the Soviet Navy in the early 30s, and it is also first large surface ship designed and built by the Soviet Union, one of the main destroyers of the USSR in the World War II. Ships of this class were built in the first 5-year plan of the USSR. The role of the new destroyer was still to lead the rest of the destroyer in combat. Okay, I will stop there. You're gonna have to go and check out the rest of the description there, but this is kind of near and dear to my heart because I used to play a game called World of Warships, and I liked the Leningrad. It was really great. It had 5 turrets. Here looks like it has more than 5 turrets, so I would say that this is not the same model from World of Warships. You have 1, 2, 3 turrets in front, all single guns, and then there were 2 turrets in the back. These were I think secondary turrets or anti-aircraft turrets, but I think this rear turret with double guns was not there in the game. But anyway, maybe it was an anti-aircraft, but I won't go that much into details. I love Soviet warships. They are, I think, designed very nicely. I think they look really great, and I enjoy playing with it here in the game. You're gonna have to build them yourself, and if you want to export them, we can go and check out the price tag on this bad boy. Well, you can also buy them, but it's 1,100,000, which is more than any other ship in the game except the tanker Sofia. Yeah, there you go. At least something is more expensive than this one, but look at the difference in size. Absolutely ginormous. Of course, here it transports passengers, 250, so there you go. For more details, I think it's a realistic price. For more, you're gonna be probably just exporting this, but for more details, link in the description of the video. We have a mad scientist tracks 1821 and kerosene and ethanol power plants. I understand kerosene, but ethanol, that's just waste of alcohol. Simple recorded and balanced versions, original mode by LexaR, all rights reserved to LexaR. Hopefully he knows about this. Original mode link is there as well as top of description before we go into any details. But kerosene power plant has maximum production per workday 1,260 megawatt hours of power, 21 megawatts. Oh, that's a lot. Seriously? Okay, sure. Workers 18, and the ethanol is the same productivity. The kerosene uses 12 tons of fuel per day. Alcohol, 32 tons of alcohol wasted into nowhere. This is absolutely horrible. This is how hell looks like. Usually I go and check this is equivalent of the coal power plant. I'm not sure if this is. I don't know the energy conversions, but I always thought in this game that the coal power plants were a little bit more powerful, and these kerosene or alcohol, well, yeah, kerosene or ethanol, that they are less energy dense than coal, but I might be wrong there. But anyway, coal power plants. I think this is just slightly lower than vanilla coal power plant. I'm just gonna confirm this. You have a breaker here, 23 megawatts on the left hand side. So maximum wattage circuit breaker, 23 megawatts. So these are coal ones are a little bit more powerful, much smaller. Actually, you know what? I retract that. I think they're quite realistic. Even in size wise, they are a little bit bigger to build. What about the price tag, I hear you ask? We have Kerosene power plant. Ooh, the second one is not here. Where is the second one, I wonder? So Kerosene power plant here, 316,000 rubles, which is more than vanilla. Of course, it's fair. I believe it's fairly priced, so no complaints there. But where is the alcohol one? You can always find it in the mod section. You can see here ethanol power plant and kerosene power plant. I wonder if it's in alcohol production, but I would doubt that. Maybe it's under a pub. Actually, that would be funny if it was. Nope, no, it's not under a pub, so it's not there. So anyway, but it's fairly priced, and you can find it in the mod section if you need it. Anyway, link in the description of the video. We have the Great Wall of Leningrad from Comrade Joe. The mod is based on a large residential complex built in Novosmolenskaya embankment in Leningrad in late 70s and early 80s, which was part of the grand design for the city's coastal facade in the Gulf of Finland. It was built to house workers of various services and cooperatives, and even included the rare feature of the Soviet team's duplex apartments. It's typical of the USSR high-end late modernist design, relying more on bricks and anyway, more details in the link in the description of the video, but the iconic building is the central one here that you can actually build upon, I believe. The pictures that Comrade Joe always posts about his mods are absolutely stunning. You can combine these buildings in a way. I believe it would be one of these flat areas here can be combined with these flat non-windowless areas, and you can build a nice setup for yourself there. It's absolutely gorgeous. Right, usually Comrade Joe puts a lot of effort in his models, and this is not the exception. Absolutely great. I would be spending a lot of time on this rooftop because it looks like it has a really nice view from up here. Right, what about the price tag, I hear you ask? So let's see if we can find it in the building section. Should be the latest. Oh, right, sorry about that. There's also, with the buildings you have very cheaply, residential, the shops below the apartment buildings. You can see that there's some of the locales below are empty, and you can actually build your own, like pub, or let's see what we have here, electronics shop. We have the bookstore that is good for tourists and culture. We have the music store for the same reason. Pharmacy, this is a doctor's office. We have the cafeteria, everything except the electronics, and we have clothing shop and post office. This is absolutely glorious. So you can combine your buildings underneath those, and I would assume that they are a little bit pricier than the average buildings and that they have high capacity. Let's see that. Unfortunately, why don't I see them here? So these are 236, 316, 190, oh, 98%. They do look wonderful. I think they look quite quality apartment buildings. Usually in the Eastern Europe 80s, especially in the 80s, apartments were very high quality, at least where I come from. Anyway, let's see if I can find them in some other manner or way. No, unfortunately I can't find them here. They look like this. If we go to a mod section, you can see here Comrade Joe and two buildings connected to each other, but unfortunately here I cannot find them. Maybe because I have too much mods. Take that with a pinch of salt, because all the sections here are filled out. Well, I have so many mods, but they're right here, and the price tag is 120,000 rubles for the cheapest on 72,000. This is definitely not a cheaty mod. Well paid price also for the buildings below as well. So this building is 76,000 rubles, 72,000 rubles, and if you want to build something below that, any shop will be fair priced. Anyway, link in description of the video. Simple open storage by Bear Jag. A simple paved open storage for 300 and 600 tons. It works without electricity. There are no lights or cranes, nothing to assist loading and unloading. So for realism's sake, I'd recommend serving these only with forklifts and trucks that that have their own cranes. Right, there's more details what I made these wood storage. Anyway, what I wanted to say with this, like if you want to, I think you can, when you're making the mods, you can slow the loading and unloading of the vehicles. So if you're copying some settings from another storage, I believe you can modify that. How do I know that? Because the vanilla storages, sorry, let's go and double check this. The vanilla free storages are very, very slow to load. So maybe copying settings from that, if you want to slow down your truck loading and unloading, this is probably the better option, because if you copy settings from any other the model that has cranes, it might not work properly. But anyway, this is priced as 6,000 and 3,600, 6,300 and 3,600. So storages should be way cheaper than vanilla ones. Yeah, they are way cheaper because they are open storages, but they are open covers, open storages. Like these ones here. Sorry about that. Here we go. This is 300 tons, 11,000 without crane again. Both of them. I think they're fair. There's nothing cheaty about this mod, especially if they're slow loading. Definitely big thumbs up. Link in description of the video. LexaR and the Teplice water reservoir. I present to you water reservoir in the city of Teplice in the Czech Republic in a district called Nova Ves. The water reservoir was built between 1987 and 1989. The water reservoir has originally intended to serve 22,000 residents of the Nova Ves housing estate. The complete new district was intended primarily for people from the municipality. So you're gonna have to go and read that because I'm gonna be butchering the Czech language. Sorry about that. Anyway, there's a whole history about it, but another historical, beautiful building that we have over here. As you can see, they are coming in two different pieces. One of them will be this one, the other one will be here, and I believe they are meant to be used like this. So if you build them one inside the other, the whole building would look much nicer. Hopefully it's going to be built soon so we can see it with the, yes, there we go, with the antennas sticking on all the sides here. Absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to have iconic Czech building here, oh, what does it work for? Is a water tower, and this one is as a radio station with this could be a little bit on a weird side because 6 actors or moderators, that's a very, very low. So whatever, I wouldn't take this as a negative that it has this antenna as a radio station or as a TV station. So take that as a pinch of salt. So I think it's quite realistic. Link in the description of the video. And we have Mr. Novu reviving the classics. The classic kindergarten. A wise man once said, you can never have too many kindergartens. Yes, you can never have too many kindergartens. The children are your future, but kindergartens to grow your republic. Model based on a kindergarten from the early access beta. So this is what we lost in the beta. A lot of modders got promoted into, well, developers. So they're doing quite nice job. The models that they're providing to us are absolutely glorious. So I'm loving that and definitely promoting modders. Hopefully they're getting well paid for this because they're getting a lot of nice stuff. But if you want some nostalgic original stuff like these kindergartens, you have opportunity to do so. So we have kindergarten and classic kindergarten. I'm not sure why V2, what's the difference between them, but there is a V1 and V2. I did not what? Sorry about that. I'm lost here. It's reversed this. Anyway, I don't see the difference between them. They look to be the same, and I think they cost the same. So we can find them in the section here. One for 100 children and 10 workers. The other one as well, and they're just version 1 and version 2. I am not sure what the difference is, but they seem to be the same. Anyway, this is vanilla with vanilla price. I believe that there's nothing dodgy about them. The price tag would be, one more time, 6,600 rubles for this one for 100 children, and the one with a little bit more children that are Rob's made, it's just a little bit more expensive, which both of them are quite fairly priced. The only thing I'm gonna just complain now, I don't like when my buildings have road access when they don't need to have one. So yeah, it's just a little bit pet peeve of mine. I don't like road access. Anyway, link in the description of the video. T-Man gave us or made us Santiago de Cuba. Santiago de Cuba, terrain improved from Tangram height mapper and edited using GIMP software. Resources and other conditions were added without reference to the real area in Cuba laid out for the gameplay. Initial roads were close to existing highway network, no cities. Well, build cities as well, that would be nice. No, you don't have to. This is also nice. I hope you enjoyed this map, T-Man. Thank you, T-Man. So, we have a map of current location of Santiago de Cuba, or Santiago, the capital city of Cuba. It has a bay here, I believe. I think there's a nice walkway here facing the enemy, the United States to the north. So yeah, and this is the bay over here. So let's go and check out the map so we can see everything. I think it's upside down in this case, and you can see that the NATO border is across the sea and Soviet border is all across the map. What about the resources on this absolutely beautiful and amazing map? Boom, they're actually quite plentiful, so this is not going to be a challenge to get some nice resources. Less resources would be also nice, but hey ho. So coal is plentiful, a lot of 100% coal can be found here. Iron is similar, but it's not vanilla iron. I would also recommend having a less resource map. I know I can do it myself, but I'm saying oil plentiful, uranium. This is one of the richest area for uranium I ever saw, and bauxite. Whoa, even more. Wow. Okay, so resources will not be a problem, but I love the geography of this area, so yeah, maybe I'm gonna be playing on this map next Let's Plays, but who knows. Anyway, leaving it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, have a description in the video. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye.